Hi everyone, this is Self-Taught DIY here with you back again to demonstrate the double crochet. So far we would have done the slip knot, the chains, the single crochet, the half double crochet, and now we're going to do the double crochet. And I'm going to work up this swatch in the color of Country Blue. It's a red heart yarn, a worsted medium weight yarn, and it's a very pretty blue color, almost like a light denim. So we're gonna get some yarn from here and we're gonna start. You do your slip knot. If you haven't watched that video yet, just check the beginning video in this series. You put the yarn on your index finger, wrap it around, create what looks like an X, bring it back around and take the top loop and bring through the bottom loop, and that is your slip knot. I am using my Denny's interchangeable crochet needle in a size H. Use whatever you have available to you. You can check the review on these. These come 12 in a set. They are plastic, very good gifts for kids. Christmas is coming up, and we're gonna start our swatch in the double crochet. So here goes. We're going to chain 15 as we usually do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. So we would have chained 15 here. For our double crochet, we're going to skip 3 and we're going to wrap it around. We're going to yarn over, insert the hook into the 4th chain from the hook, and I'm going to take this out and show you that. This is where your hook would have been in this loop, and you count the chains that come directly from there. So this is 1, 2, 3. So you're going to skip 3 and you insert it into the 4th. So we're going to skip 1, 2, 3. We're going to insert it into this one, and we're going to yarn over first, insert it into the hook, into the loop, sorry, yarn over, pull up a loop. You have 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through 2 loops on the hook, yarn over, and pull through the remaining 2. Let's go again. Yarn over, insert your hook into your chain, yarn over, pull up a loop. You have 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over, pull through 2, and that is what is called the double crochet. So yarn over, remember yarn over is like you're moving the yarn to the back, you're pushing it away from you while bringing your hook around so that it wraps around the crochet hook from the back. Some people physically move it around like this. I don't. I just move the hook to capture it and put it where I want it to go. So I've yarned over. I'm going to insert here. I'm going to yarn over again, pull up that loop 3 on the hook, yarn over, pull through 2 of the loops, and yarn over, pull through the remaining 2. And you're going to do this all the way to the end. And we're going to do 3 rows of this. Practice makes perfect. You make a mistake, don't worry too much about it. Pull out the thread, the yarn from the working end, and join back the project from wherever you see fit and continue. Let me get some more. and you can already see that this double crochet is much taller than the half double crochet, and is even, it triples the size of the single crochet, and this is just one row. When you get to the end of this, do not forget to chain 3 to turn. You need 3 chains to accommodate this length for this particular stitch. So we're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3. The free end of your yarn is here on the left. You're going to need to flip your work so that it is on the right, and you will continue. You have chained 3. Now 3 there will count as 1 double crochet, and you will insert your hook not into this loop but into the very next loop that's here. And you'll continue. I want to show you something. The yarn, I just pull it out and it came with a little knot in here. Sometimes it's easy to just pull it out and it would unravel, kind of like a slip knot. In this case, that's what it did, thank God. If not, I would have to cut it out and rejoin the yarn before I continued. So I've come to the end here. I'm going to chain 3. Sorry about that break, guys. I was rubbing my nose. You know when you just get that feeling to sneeze? Hopefully I wouldn't do it on camera. So this is 3 rounds of double crochet. Oops, see what happened there? Did not have enough yarn and it was pulling too tight and it pulled it back out. That's okay. I'm just gonna pull this out and just continue. So we have our 3 rows of double crochet. This is our 3 rows of half double crochet. So you can see the difference quite clearly here in the height. 3 rows, 2 different stitches, and you can see the difference in the height. If I had done this to the 3 rows, you would have seen how much shorter this would be, and again my 3 rows of single crochet would be about the height of from the end to where the crochet hook is, and that would have been there. So you can see the incremental stages in the height. So what I'm saying to you is that when we're ready to make our baby blanket, I've worked it up in single crochets, but if you want to work it up in double crochets, you can. It would just be higher. So where I have single crochets, you can use double crochets. If I have half double crochets, you will have to step that up incrementally, and you will have to know which step you're doing, because if I have changes in the pattern, you will have to make some adjustments for that. So if you have any questions about that, just send me a message. So far we would have done the single crochets, this is the pink, the half double crochets here in the gray, and the double crochets in the country blue. These are all Red Heart yarns in a medium weight, and this is what I've used to do the swatches. For the baby blanket, however, I'll be using a soft yarn, obviously, because it's for a baby. I don't remember the brand of it, but I'll look for it and I'll let you know, and we will go from there with the rest of the stitches. Now these 3 stitches in and the slip knot are all you would need to know to make this baby blanket. What I need to show you now is how to make your slip stitch. I would have demonstrated it in one of the other videos, but your slip stitch, which is different from the slip knot, is usually used to finish off your work. So you would do what would be like a yarn over to make a chain, but instead of making a chain and continuing, you would just pull the thread out, and that is what will keep your yarn nice and snug. And then you would either use a yarn needle or use your crochet hook to work that thread in to keep it hidden, and you just work it back and forth to lock it within your work. And I usually suggest that if you do it like this or with the yarn needle, just make sure that you go in the opposite direction to lock it in. You can't even tell where that thread, where that piece of yarn is. You just keep working it back and forth to your satisfaction, and that would stop the yarn from unraveling. And you can see what a nice finish that is. It doesn't interfere with your top stitches here. It still looks like chains. You look at your work and you can't tell with the naked eye where it is, and I would just work it back in 1 or 2 stitches in the opposite direction just to make sure that it's locked, and then I would snip the rest of it off. Just get your scissors and snip it off, and there you go. Now if you did not see me do that, you would not have known that I had worked that back in. And when you pull the yarn, sometimes it shows, but you just clip it off, and there you go. Nice and easy. Thank you for joining me again today. Single crochet, half double crochet, and the double crochet. Thanks for watching, and God bless. Bye bye.